Ed Sheeran brags about his singing voice. Ed Sheeran has realized every busker's ambition. From being a nobody who played at any open mic he could find and slept out on the streets, he has transformed into a worldwide sensation who travels in style and hangs out with people like Psy, Sam Smith, and Taylor Swift. He resembles Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, who is enjoying all the attention. Welcome back, everyone. Ed Sheeran has won hearts, and he is bragging about his singing voice. We love it. I'm living, I'm taking advantage of my wonderful position, says the British musician. I'm 24, I've won a couple of awards, let me celebrate. His second album, X, won Best Male Solo Artist and Best Album of the Year at the 2017 Brit Awards and 3 Grammy nominations. Sheeran chuckles about how the plaques he received when he initially became famous are what he used to adorn his wall. He briefly becomes serious after that. The older I get, the more mistakes I make, he says. I'll keep growing up until I settle down and have kids. He counsels buskers who want to succeed to stop performing other people's tunes and start writing their own. You can't make it as just a voice. You have to be an artist, he says. It doesn't matter if they're terrible. Just get them out there. The more you write songs, the more you improve over the years, so you might as well start now. Some habits never change, and even though Sheeran can easily hire a band to play at his concerts, he still prefers to perform alone and with his go-to guitar. He records riffs and composes the tunes live on stage with the aid of a looper. The Hong Kong crowd seemed pleased with his strategy since they sang along to nearly all of them. He dropped out of high school to play minor gigs in London and Los Angeles, and he was never sure he would have enough money for his next meal or bus fare, let alone to pay for a dressing room to warm up in. He still doesn't warm up before a concert since, according to him, he was never exposed to this culture and it doesn't matter to him. Sometimes you lose your voice, and sometimes you don't, and you're just unlucky if you do, he says, shrugging. Instead, practice is more important. He learned to sing by imitating slow-moving riffs from artists like Craig David or Beyoncé. He enjoys both hip-hop and folk music. You can teach yourself to sing crazy runs just by singing them slowly and then faster. I don't know what it does to your vocal cords, but I think it stretches them so you can do more stuff, he says. People often wonder how Sheeran manages to write so many hits, among other things. His test is straightforward. He will repeatedly play the same song to see if he ever gets tired. I have to play the songs that I put on the album every day for the rest of my life, he explains. For a song like Photograph, I probably heard it 2,000, 3,000 times before it even made it to the album. The third record, whose title he won't share, is now being put together using the same technique. Who knows what he'll have in store for us next? Sheeran grins as a gleam appears in his eye. Bollywood. As is typical for pop singers, Sheeran's popularity has been matched by a rise in his haters. In recent months, low resentment or indifference toward him seems to escalate into festering contempt. This is evident in several of Divide's reviews, which call attention to Sheeran's music's cloying and unoriginal qualities. Sheeran, unfortunately for his haters, is unlikely to disappear anytime soon. In a way, there is a Sheeran for everyone. Additionally, he exhibits so many facets of himself that it is simple to overlook the less desirable traits. Whatever behavior is drawing ire, there is always a positive comparison. Pop music in 2022 can be summed up as all things to all people while clinging to enough eccentric signifiers to appear outsider. And Sheeran, in particular, has mastered the art of being a mainstream misfit, so it currently feels impossible to escape his ginger-powered impact. That is all for this video. We will be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share his video. Until next time.